the polka by the United States Marine Band.
Yo, 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 yo! Welcome to the Spit or Swallow Beer Review. I am Jammer, and I'm on the wrong side, but that's okay.
That's okay, because people love us
Shagdog is
anyways.
going to flip it. He flipped the switch now. Shagdog. We're doing the Fall Oktoberfest of 2023. Excitement abounds.
Yeah.
Right, Shagdog? What do you got there, buddy?
I got two girls
pal.
here. They're kind of wide, and they're wide out too.
What's that?
My two girls, they're kind of wide out, and they're kind of wide.
Well, I got 4 or 5 girls there.
Yeah, but my two girls are about as big as your 4 or 5. Anyhow, I'm doing Oktoberfest by Terrapin Beer Company. Sir Marzen ranked 190 on Beer Advocate, 5.5% ABV, no notes, and it's their usual Terrapin kind of way they like to do things. A little weird checker, like in a circle or whatever.
Okay, well,
That's a barrel in the middle, I guess. Sorry.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry about that, Shagdog.
Hey, go ahead. I'm done.
Please don't berate me later.
I won't.
Like I usually do when I stomp on your toes, I know. God.
I'll never rape you again. Is that what you said?
I didn't say rape me. I said berate.
Oh, be rape.
You're being wishful thinking because that ain't going to happen. I got 81Bay Brewing Company out of Tampa, Florida, and their Oktoberfest beer. Now, the BA doesn't have anything on it, no grade, but it is a 6.2 ABV. They do have a couple of reviews. One reviewed it at 3.42 out of 5. And the other person voted it 3.86 out of 5. And that is it. 2 reviews. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I never heard of 81 Bay Brewing.
Yeah, we've done a couple of their beers before. I don't know if you remember, but 81 Bay Brewing I've done before.
Okay. I might have done 1 or 2. Yeah, mine look is a copper, light copper, I guess. A little, you can see through it. Not real dark, but kind of dark. There you go. And the head is slowly dissipated down to less than a pinky now, less than a fingernail, actually.
Well, let me just address this label here. I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I can pull up the camera here. You got the girl there with the beer. She's got the beer, handing it out there, right there.
What is she?
Going around, you got the guys there. Oh yeah, she's a stripper up on the dressed as a German waitress. I'm just making fun. It looks like she's just a part of the celebration, standing on a table, dancing or whatever, having a beer. Got all the guys. Like there's like 4 guys around her. Of course there would be if you knew a blonde with big breasts like that. You'd be around her too.
There's 2 guys that don't like that. Her man and her daddy.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they're gawking at some other girl.
That's true.
But yeah, the can, I kind of like the label. It's unusual. It's kind of quirky. I kind of like it. And it's over the regular aluminum can, peel stick label. So that's kind of cool. Now, going to the beer itself. The beer is very dark, cloudy orange golden color. It has some floaties in there, as I would say flavor crystals. But Shagdog would go, "Oh, I'm worried."
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably affect you later when you're taking a shit or something, but yeah, flavor crystals, whatever you want to call it, floaties, yeast, protein.
Yeah.
Man, not much of a smell there. Kind of bready, malty. Yeah, that's really kind of
Oh,
wild.
this I knew this because usually these guys, Terrapin, pretty hoppy beers. I mean, not super duper hoppy, but super, not with a duper. Not super without the duper, but pretty super. And
Yeah.
I'm smelling this jammer, and I'm getting almost like a red amber ale type sweetness smell out of it. I'm not expecting great things from this one, but we'll see.
I love how
Oh,
you keep the hope alive.
I don't know if you can read that shit. Around the can it says Wiesen, something like that,
Yeah.
and Prost, Lederhosen. I don't know what that means. Is that like,
Lederhosen is the outfit the guys wear, the
and
shorts and the leather
I don't
pants
know
and
what the
stuff.
hell that is. Mobkrug, or is that supposed to be like a weird B, but it's supposed to be HMA something KRUG?
Krug,
Yeah.
Moskring.
Mobkrug.
You can look it up. I'm sure you could find out.
That'll take forever.
I don't know what it would be right offhand, but
See, today's technology, I should be able to just ask infinite air and hey, what does that mean? And something out of the air should tell me what it means, right?
well, your mind could tell you if you would actually study.
I mean, I could ask ALEXA, but she's downstairs. She might get it wrong anyhow. Anyhow, you know the thing. All right, yeah.
Uh,
So,
Moss Crew, right? Mob, a stoneware mug. That's what that mob means.
okay.
Uh, German word isn't used for glasses. They're talking about you should use a beer mug, a Moss Krug, in the
Uh,
Oktoberfest. Yeah, 1 liter. What
yeah,
you call it?
sounds like the ones with the handle on it, and you got the little thing pops up.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Keep the slides out
mine,
of
the
there.
head quickly dissipated. It had a malty, bready smell, toastiness to it. Yeasty, sweet, not too excitable, in that regard. It is in Tampa, Florida. I was trying to see their exact address because I don't remember anywhere in Tampa where they would be. I mean, most of the ones that are in Tampa list their address, so it makes me wonder about them. What was that I was going to say? Um, oh, I noticed that you had turtle beer. Did you see? Oh, look at you!
Terrapin.
Look at you! You got the comb over mohawk.
Yeah, my hair is thinning out, so I'm like, I
Oh,
usually wear it
wow!
over here, but I'm like, yeah, let's just go like that.
You see what I got?
A beer,
Hair Wunderbar. You know what that means?
wonderful hair.
Mr. Wonderful.
Oh,
Yeah. Let's go ahead and give it a drink there, Shagdog. Cheers, my friend.
you just
Prosit.
said hair, but hair means mystery. Yeah, but I was like wonderful hair. No. Hey, Prost. Prost. Let's check the date.
Man, it tastes almost like very earthy, almost celery.
A little dankness to it, everything there.
I'm being nice by calling it earthy. I mean, like dirt. I don't see any resemblance to a Marzen. That's sad.
Yeah. This is a little bit of caramel, maybe a light toastiness. There's some amber hoppy, amber red amber ale type hoppy quality to it, which I don't like, especially in the Marzen.
Yeah.
A light sweetness, a light toastiness, a lingering sweetness. It almost feels like it's gonna be a heavy type of red amber type sweetness, but then it kind of thins out. But it's more like a red amber ale, but kind of mixed with a Marzen. That's what it tastes like to me.
Mine tastes very earthy, almost like dirt. Celery tasting. There is some maltiness there. I faintly get a glimpse at the possibility of it tasting like a Marzen, but it's fleeting. It disappears. It's gone as soon as you think you. Oh, it's a no. It's not. Yeah, that's how you feel. It's like kind of whoosh. It's gone.
It almost sounds like a German word. Vroosh.
Yeah. Not too happy about this. It is canned this year. What month of this year? Nobody knows because that's rubbed off.
Oh, wow.
But it is canned this year, so.
Mm.
Uh yeah, I'm not impressed by this one, and I'm sorry, 81 Bay. I know eventually you'll be looking online and you'll see your name on here. Your social media people will see it, and oh, what did they say about their beer? Well, I say it sucks. And I'm disappointed in that because most of the Tampa beers have been really pretty good. We got Big Storm Brewing, which is right there in St. Pete, Largo area. We got what is that other one? The Cigar City.
The Tampa Bay Brewing
Yeah,
Company.
Tampa Bay Brewing Company, and they've all had wonderful beers. I mean,
Yeah.
I've had good beers from all of them, and it's a disappointing thing to get this. Maybe it's just a one off. I don't know. I'll drink it because that's what we do here on the Spitter Swallow Beer Review. We drink the beer.
Yes.
Yeah. All beers are good. Some just vary in goodness.
Yeah, right with Jammer, right? I usually damn, let's see, uh, usually Terrapin. Some of their beers are all right, but some of them a little too hoppy, whatever. This one is okay, but it does taste like a Marzen mixed with a red amber ale.
It still sounds better than mine.
Yeah, probably might be because it's drinkable. But I'm going to give this a one more sip. It's got some good qualities I like, but it's got some stuff I don't like. Like these type of beers, I chug some in and I get that gag reflux, that super distinct type of malts or hops they use in the red amber ales, where it's like over empowering, gives me that gag reflux.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm allergic to or what, but that's in there. Not prevalent, but enough to make me like, ugh. So I can't even chug it. But I'm gonna give it, man, close to a B minus, but a C plus and a swallow.
Wow.
Just short of a B minus. I like to throw that out there too because that makes it a little bit better, a C plus, but then almost a B minus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too happy with this one. I'm gonna give this a C minus.
Mm,
Yeah, D plus. D
B
plus.
plus.
And 3/4 of a swallow.
Wow. What would you give the label?
The label, I would actually give it like a C plus, B minus type, because I thought it was pretty cool. You
I
know,
thought you'd give it higher. Wow.
no, because there's better labels out there. What I don't like about it is that you don't see the name of the brewing company. It's way down here in small letters,
Yeah.
or it's right here on the side. And then when you try to see what type of beer it is, it says it right down here, very small, Mars and Lager. And then the Oktoberfest goes down and round,
Huh.
which, people think it's cool, but you got to remember, you're on a rounded surface
Right.
and you're on the shelf. What am
Yeah.
I looking for? When I look at beer, I'm looking for the names.
Right, Jammer.
I mean, yes, this might catch my attention, but then I need to quickly be able to find that name. And when I was in the store, I didn't really quickly find it, and I was very disappointed.
Because if you're looking for Mars's Oktoberfest, because some cans, well, it does have a little bit of blue and white checkers in a circle, but
Yeah,
offhand, it's not the normal Oktoberfest design.
but if you saw that and it was Oktoberfest time,
Yeah.
you would say, "Hey, I bet you that's an Oktoberfest beer."
Yeah. I really didn't know, but I had to read it, and it does say Oktoberfest on the bottom.
Yeah, because what I did was when I was looking for beers that incorporated that color,
Yeah.
and I was also looking for beers that might have fallen into that category but didn't have that color. And so I had to spend a little more time looking for that. But that right there, when I saw that, I like grabbed that one.
Yeah,
So,
there's certain beers, yeah, you're looking for a certain style, and when you see it, because of the colors or whatever, or design.
and all I do is confirm it once I see, okay, oh yeah, they're Marzen. All right, let me try it. When I
It's a
saw
good,
this one, I looked at it. I thought, oh, that's a German girl there being held up or whatever, by the guys.
yeah.
Now that I see it, they're holding her up in the air. But what I get at is that I see that and I draw my attention, but then I'm looking at the name and I'm looking for the style and I thought, okay, Mars and Lager. All right, well, and I put it back. I didn't take it right offhand. You know, because I wasn't thinking to myself, that's not a real beer, Mars and beer, and I'm right because here I am drinking this crap and
Yeah. Let me try to chug this down.
it tastes more like celery.
Yeah. Well, this ain't too bad. C plus, almost a B minus. Just a little bit of that red amber sweetness in there is just throwing me off. But yeah, not too bad though. It's drinkable.
Mine's drinkable because I'm drinking it, but do I enjoy it? Do I find pleasure in it? Do I think to myself, yeah, I got to have another? No, to all.
Right. Oh, that's crazy. Hey, Jammer, after this one, you want to call it a night? Because I almost fell asleep there for a second.
I saw that.
You saw it.
Yeah.
Did I do this?
No, you were like this, but I could tell that you were out of it because you weren't responding to me. You missed opportunities to
Okay.
help.
Yeah. I was supposed to smack myself in the face when it happened, but
Well,
I was totally out for like 10 seconds at least.
start smacking your face.
It's kind of hard with the earphones, actually. I got a small face. Whew. All right, here's to Oktoberfest. Falltoberfest.
Oktoberfest, yes. It's up to you. If you want to do one more or quit, that's fine.
What time you got to be done by?
Oh, what time is it?
8:08.
I got time.
All right. Well, I got a pumpkin and the flannel in there. Is that all I got left? I might
I
be.
think I put the. Did I put
Oh, I
one in
got
the freezer?
yeah. I got an Oktoberfest, a flannel, and the pumpkin.
I think I put one in there to be
Oh,
cooling down. I can't remember,
yeah.
but
Oh, well, that doesn't help me at all.
do you want me to go get it and look at it
Well, yeah. If you want to let me know before I go, what kind of beer we're going to be doing.
right now? You want me to go look?
We can close it out. You can let me know.
All right. Well, let's close it out then.
But I still got a little beer left. You want me to finish it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we give our grades, right?
Yeah. If I'm forced to finish this crap, yeah, I want you to finish yours too.
Now you've been into Europe, right?
Yeah.
Now I haven't, but I've seen some European girls here. But you've been to the heart of Europe. Out of all the countries you've been in Europe, which ones are the most beautiful?
Poland.
Poland. Yeah.
Believe it or not, that's the crazy part. I would have never suspected it, but those Poland girls, boy.
Yeah.
I mean, all of them. Let me tell you, German girls were beautiful. The English, actually, the ones I saw were beautiful. Irish, Scottish, Austrian. They were all nice looking. I mean, beautiful
I'm
girls
sure
in
you
their
were only
own
looking
right.
at the good looking ones. You weren't paying attention to the ugly ones, right?
I looked at all of them. I saw the variations in it, and I thought there was enough. I'll say this much: there was enough in each of those countries that I said, okay, they have beautiful women here. You know, they got some
Yeah.
beautiful women here. But when I went to Poland, it was like
All over the
everywhere.
place. Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, they're almost all models. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember you sent me a video of a couple that walked by or like, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't send you a video of actually what I wanted to send you because there was a lot of women
Yeah.
walking by that were like models. I mean, they all dressed nice, feminine dresses, dress wise, pants
Yeah.
or whatever, but they look very feminine.
Yeah.
They had some had short hair, but a lot of them had the longer hair, and that's very
Yeah.
feminine. You know, it's amazing some of the things American women try to get rid of because a lot of American women don't want long hair. A lot of American women want to wear these pants just like a guy wears. A lot of American women don't want to accentuate their bosom or their shape
Yeah.
whatsoever.
Yeah. I'm gonna say a lot of American women don't wear dresses or skirts these
No.
days.
But let me tell you, those Poland girls, boy.
Hey, the last time I lived in Florida, there we went up. We did some beer reviews. I took a or Uber from your place to a hotel because I had to stay at a hotel my last night there. Polish girl picked me up. Now I wouldn't say she's the most beautiful girl, but with her looks that she did have, which were pretty all right, and then with her personality and accent, she was pretty hot.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine the supermodel ones that are over there too.
I mean, I could not believe it. They all look like they were models. I mean, yeah, there was some ugly ones. Don't get me wrong. It has to be ugly to be good.
Right. Because I see some Ukrainian ladies. Wow, they look good, but then you see some other ones like, well, they
Yeah.
look like crack whores or something.
Now, I haven't been to the Ukraine. I haven't been to Russia, and I haven't been to Norway and all these other countries. But between Germany, Austria, Switzerland, England, Ireland,
And,
Scotland, and then Poland. Out of all those countries, I say Poland has the most.
oh, it's
And,
amazing.
and you wouldn't suspect that because it's a smaller country compared to the others. Really, and And I just don't think of Poland as for beautiful women, but they were
Oh,
gorgeous. And what I really liked about them, Shagdog, is they embraced their femininity
yeah.
and they accentuated their their body, their shape. They accentuated their breasts, their hips, their butt. And their face. They smiled. They were smiling, and they had a sparkle in their eyes. They were happy. And that tells me that, and the funny part about it is they say the men over there are a bunch of drunks. They
Yeah,
drink all the time. That Polish women really are looking for other men other than Polish men. You know, I
so
don't
you
know
think
how
that
true that is, but that's what they said.
you think they drink every day or a
I think
lot?
they drink hard liquor,
Oh,
and if you're drinking hard liquor every day and you're drunk all the time,
some
you're not
Polish
going to be able
vodka
to. You're not going to be able to,
function
even if you could function, you're not going to be able to be in a
manage.
relationship and
Oh,
pay attention. You're going to be an oblivious asshole.
oblivious asshole. Yep, I've been there, done that. And I wasn't
Yeah.
really an oblivious asshole.
No,
Just
you
I
weren't.
was oblivious to the way she was thinking.
You
Maybe
were oblivious to what she was doing.
right. Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. Right.
Mm.
But do you think that's what she meant when she called me that?
I
Uh,
think that maybe she thought you couldn't see what she was doing, and she thought that she was so much
so she thought I couldn't see anything
smarter.
because of
Yeah.
that. I mean, there was somebody who told me and said, "Hey, I think she's doing this." And I was like, "Nah, she's just a lightweight." Yeah, but you're right. Yeah,
Right about what?
about the narcotic
Oh, yeah.
guess that you think she was doing that. I was like, "Nah, she's just a lightweight drunk." I don't know. And sure enough, she was doing that kind of stuff mixed with the alcohol, and yeah, probably made it why it made she got crazy a lot.
Yeah, well, it's just like my friend at work. He always talks bad about his ex-wife. I said, well, it must have been something good for you to be married to her. And he just looks at me kind of like puzzled there for a moment. And I said, well, why'd you stay with her for as long as you stayed with her? And he told me the sex. I said, well, there you go. See, I had a friend that did the same thing.
You should have said have.
Well, I tell him, they don't know if I still have a friend or had or whatever.
You always got a friend in Pennsylvania.
That said the same thing about his ex. So,
Yeah,
because when they got loopy and all that stuff like that, they had some wild sexual times.
yeah.
And you know what? Just like King of Queens, when Doug turned around and realized that Carrie liked to have a drink and then she would get freaky afterward,
Oh, did she? I didn't know that.
he made sure when she came home every day that he made sure that she had a drink.
Yeah,
And so it's the same thing.
yeah.
No guy's going to turn down the possibility of a freaky girl getting wild and hot and sweaty in the bedroom. You know,
Uh, but when it's every day, then she's getting freaky and crazy at the same time.
well, it's putting up with the craziness, after out of the bedroom.
Yeah. When the craziness leads too much, yeah, it's time to go.
Yeah, and yeah.
Yeah.
They call the bus line. Where was it? They call it scat.
Oh, what? Scat.
Yeah,
Well,
they
that's,
call. There's a bus line down here in Florida that they call scat, and they advertise it and everything. And I'm like, man, somebody came up with that phrase and don't know what it means sexually.
yeah, isn't that like some shitty game or something
Yeah,
like playing with poop or something?
yeah. And every time I see it on the side of a bus, I'm just like shaking my head.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
god,
weird.
the
Maybe
scat bus.
that was on purpose.
I'm thinking it had to be on purpose.
If you name a business, you come up with a business name, whatever. You if you don't know really, hey, yeah, well, scat. Oh, that sounds cool. Let's make sure nobody else has it. Let's
Yeah,
look it up
well, think about it. They call, when you go hunting, they look at the bear scat, or whatever,
Yeah,
they call all that stuff.
right. I mean, is it an abbreviation of something else like Southern?
Yeah, it's something like Pinellas County, scat, Tampa, whatever. I forget what
But
it is.
still, I mean, let's just reverse that or something. We'll call it tax.
I
Yeah,
would get,
tax.
I would call it
T-
anything but that.
Backwards. TACS. Tax.
Oh no, they don't want to do that because that would remind you of taxes.
That's true.
It's all right if you think of shit.
Have it on your plate, in your face, whatever. We are really ripped off in taxes, though, Americans.
Well, think about this. As an employer, you pay taxes on the people that you hire and pay for their work.
Right.
Then, as an employee, you pay taxes on the money you earn as an employee working for the company that paid taxes on you for your work.
Right. And,
So there's double taxation right there.
Yeah. And then, our money, a lot of our money goes to Europe and other countries.
Israel is one of the big ones.
Yeah.
Germany is another.
Now Ukraine's in that top 10, I'm guessing.
Yeah, yeah. Meanwhile, while Maui burns down and basically gets wiped off the face of the earth, let's send $20 billion to Ukraine.
Yeah, so let's raise taxes too.
Yeah,
while we're at it.
Yeah, well,
Taxes are a joke.
It doesn't matter because all we're doing is printing the money anyway. So let's
Public,
just print.
That's true, but Public Enemy was wrong when they said 911 is a joke. TAX is a joke.
Yeah.
Especially when they spent billions of dollars. I can't handle it. I gave $1 billion in taxes over my lifetime.
You've earned that much.
No. I'd like to see a spreadsheet of how much tax I paid.
But think about this, Shagdog. The employer paid taxes on you. You pay taxes on yourself because of the tax, the money.
All right.
And then what do? You go out and buy something and you pay taxes on it.
Yeah, you already got taxed the money. Now you're spending that same money you got taxed on already. Now you're getting taxed again.
And then your employer goes out and buys materials and pays taxes on it.
Yeah.
And you guys all go out and buy stuff and do things and pay taxes on it, only to come back to here where you're getting paid for your work and they're paying you for your work.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you got things like property tax that never goes away.
Sales tax.
You may not be have kids, but you pay for schools.
Most states, yeah.
Why do you pay for schools if you don't have freaking kids?
Right.
Why are you forced to do that? Because it's property. Well, whoop-de-fucking-do, you know?
I said they start making the churches pay taxes.
Yeah, I understand all that stuff about the church being tax exempt and everything, but, that shouldn't allow them to buy prime real estate.
Right. Or the pastor or whoever, priest, if they're like getting cars and whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, they should be taxed. If they're using that church money to buy possessions, because they're not
Yeah.
supposed to have possessions. They're supposed to be just like Christ.
Well,
Really.
they're not. They're just man and women, you know.
They should have 12 followers and a donkey.
Well, if you go by what is said in the Bible and everything like that, every 7 years debts should be wiped out.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Every 7 years they used to wipe out all debts.
Huh. So all you gotta do is get away 7 years without paying shit, and the guy kill you, and then you'd be free.
Well, I don't think that would go over. I mean, you have to at least be paying in that
Well, I
7 year
mean,
period.
7 years you could be on the run. All right, let's do the next one, Jammer. I'm ready for. We got a pumpkin. I got a pumpkin, a Oktoberfest, and a flannel beer. What do you want to do?
I don't know. But let's close this out and then we can discuss it.
All right, we'll discuss it.
All right. Thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing, liking, and sharing. If you get a chance and you can do Terrapin's Oktoberfest or have a question about it, please comment down below. Same thing with the 81 Brewing Company out of Tampa, Florida. If you get this beer and you've tried it and it tasted much better than what I have described, please comment down below so it gives me hope
Yes.
that this brewery isn't sucking like I think it might be. Or if you have a comment about how bad it tasted, let me know that I'm not just the only one.
All right.
Falltoberfest 2023 Spitter Swallow Beer Review Jammer.
Shagdog.
See you on the next one, guys.
I'm still on.